Alright, so apparently I am back. I'm really sorry for that. Yeah, this is weird. Yeah, my game capture card just stopped working. I don't know why, but I am back, and so I don't know where I left off or where the stream stopped.
He takes a shot. Shot denied. Catcher gains possession.
This is a shame.
Passed over to Zubov. Takes a shot.
Suck.
Now Zubov.
Ball up. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
The attempt by Lodano.
I mentioned this before, but I really hate the fact that I can't. Wait, what? No. There we go. There. All right. So let's try this again. Hopefully I won't move too many things because I'm scared it's going to fall apart. Oops, mute. Alright, so we're going to play some...
Welcome to Carolina. Tonight's starting lineup. For the Devils. Scott Gomez.
So you can still hear it a bit in the background, but whatever.
For your Carolina Hurricanes. Scott Pellerin, Sammy Kapanen, Ron Francis.
So yeah, this is one of the last few games that I remember being an arcade-style game and being really, really fun. So let's play. I sucked. The last time I played this game, I sucked. Let me play Exhibition. I was away right now. No. Yes. So I was away. Yes. What? Okay, what is happening here? Why can't I pick anything? Something's weird. Something is very, very weird. The gods. I don't know why I can't pick stars. Okay, that was weird. Okay. Alright. Let me do an old school type of game. I think at one point you were able to choose, I don't remember where it is, but you were able to choose Rosinski.
Savage.
Zetnik.
Zednik.
Alright. You don't have a choice to choose
the Montreal Canadiens take on the Carolina Hurricanes.
Before I continue, I want to say thank you to everyone that's been following, and also thank you to SG7 Code Gaming for following. It is a completely random follow. I don't know this person, but thank you. And I hope that you pass by and say hello ever so often.
And we're ready to drop the puck. Francis gets the draw. Ozolinch. Now Rutinski. Takes a shot.
I don't remember how I have to learn the controls. That's why I played Exhibition. Oh yeah.
Taken out of the play by Zednik. Now Zednik fires. Solid stop. O'Neill skating with the puck. Francis. lets it go. Ozolinsh, they score! Ozolinsh
Son
for
of
the
a
first
poop.
goal.
Son of a poop. This game was so fun. I remember playing for hours and hours with my brother.
Raczynski successful on the draw. Fires. Good save.
This is literally the definition of having a game where you just pick up.
All alone. Makes the
Oh,
shot.
come on, really?
O'Neal gains possession.
Maybe I should stop the
Big hit by Zednik. Now Zednik, it's moved ahead. Now Savage. Savage in front of the net. The shot bangs off the post. The puck stolen by Savage. Solid contact made by Savage. Zednik
Fuck.
slaps
Come
it.
on, I want to
Saved
score.
by the stick. Stick around for more NHL Hitz action.
There we go.
Let's get back to
Oh,
the action.
shit.
Stay tuned. We'll be
Oh,
right
no,
back.
you see my thing. Okay.
We're back for some more NHL Hitz action. Francis wins the draw. Savage.
Fuck. I don't remember how. There used to be a trick to score.
Francis. The puck stolen by Zednik.
Although I'm playing with a
The
sucky team.
shot is saved.
This is at a time where the Montreal Canadiens just
Off
suck
the post.
really badly.
Now with the puck. Now Savage. He'll
Nice!
score!
Yes!
Ties it up.
In your face, ass.
Francis gets the puck on the draw. Played to Ozolinsh. Taken out. Ozolinsh. Ozolinsh. O'Neal. Alone in front. Passes over. Francis now with the puck. Ozolinsh. The shot stopped by Theodore. Denied. Ozolinsh. Now Raczynski. There's the one-timer. Francis throws the puck to Ozolinsh. Raczynski now with the puck. Oh, this guy just got taken to obedience school. Today's lesson, lie down and play dead. Raczynski wakes him up. Francis.
Come on.
Ozolinsh takes the shot. Now Zednik. Francis. Hit me, baby, one more time. Zednik. A solid hit by Ozolinsh. Now Ozolinsh. Zednik grabs the loose puck. Zednik.
Fuck off.
Francis now with the puck. Now Ozolinsh. Fire. Ozolinsh. Zednik. He gets a shot off. Now O'Neal. Huge hit by Zednik. Raczynski. Zednik controlling the puck. Raczynski.
Come on.
Shoots it. Knocked down hard. Now
Fuck.
it's a goal. Ozolinsh gets the go-ahead goal.
God dang. God dang. Well then.
Francis gets the draw. A solid
And the
check
play,
by
the
Raczynski.
face-offs are rock paper scissors essentially.
Francis. The puck stopped by Theodore. Savage. Now Zednik. Now Savage. Savage controlling the puck. A
Oh,
save.
fuck, come on,
A
really?
save made by Irbe. Ozolinsh. He gets a shot off. Saved by the stick. Francis. They score.
Oh, come on.
The Hurricanes are taking control with a
Fuck's
two-goal
sake.
lead.
Ah. Well, I did say last time I did suck, so.
Raczynski successful on the draw. Here's a shot. A stop. Period number 1 is at an end. You're playing NHL Hitz. Koivu. Zednik. Savage.
Hey Foxy, how's it going?
For period number
Welcome
2.
to the stream.
Francis wins the draw.
I haven't streamed in a while, and I figured I'd do something a little bit more Canadian-like.
There's the shot. Blocked.
How you doing?
Let's
I'm playing this on the original Xbox. I'm not too bad. Had a pretty long week. That's why I haven't really had a chance to stream much. Work was pretty intense, So
With a quick wrist shot. Zednik shoots it. Save. A good check by Zednik. Zednik controlling the puck. The attempt is handled by Irving.
I was saying before, this is the last arcade-type hockey game that I can remember on console. Last year, there was a game called Old Time Hockey, which came very close to it. I think it was trying to recapture this kind of... Yes! It tried to recapture the magic, I guess, from this game. But
Francis gets the puck on the draw.
also had to restart my stream because my game capture stopped working for some reason and had to reboot.
The shot is saved by Irving. The shot blocked. Solid contact made by Savage. Ozolinch. A shot. Shot denied. Francis. Now Ozolinch gets in front. Now Ozolinch. Ozolinch. Savage picks up the puck.
Ah!
Fired. O'Neill controlling the puck. Ozolinch. He takes the shot. Save. Savage. Solid stop. Savage.
Yes!
They score. Koivu ties the game up.
Well, actually, it feels very Canadian today. It's like minus 20 Celsius here in Montreal, and in Edmonton, nice. In Edmonton this week, it was minus 41 Celsius. So yeah, it feels very wintry. I think this is very apropos for the situation. Is the game too low? I know it's pretty low and my voice is pretty high, but
Koivu is successful on the draw. A huge shot. Good save. Francis.
ah.
They score. The Hurricanes keep pace with a goal of their own.
So are you still streaming Star Wars?
Koivu.
I haven't caught your stream in a few this week actually, so I don't know if you're still...
Now Zednik. Savage. Irving saves the shot by Savage. Zednik picks up the puck. Booyah!
Boo shakalaka.
Slap shot.
For which game is that from? Boom shakalaka.
Francis gets the puck on the draw. Ozolinch. Now Francis. A solid hit. Koivu skating with the puck. Savage.
Nice.
The Canadians
Boom.
are up by
5-4. In your face. In your face. Cool. Yeah, this week I've been rarely around. I haven't checked a lot of my
Koivu gets
my normal channels that I check.
release. Denied.
So
Played to O'Neill. Hi, Boards. This is my friend Face. Face, this is Boards. Zednik. Koivu. Now Zednik. They
nice.
score. Savage has lit himself on fire.
I think the viewer thing is screwed. Because, was it last time I streamed? I know there was at least 2 people watching me,
Koivu.
and my stream was stuck at 1 viewer. Because I know my wife was watching,
A stick save. Francis. All alone in front.
and somebody was chatting with me, so they must be watching the stream,
Takes a hard
and I
shot.
was like at 1. It's weird. It's very, very weird.
Looking the other way. He feeds the puck to Koivu. He gets it off. It's blocked. A solid hit by Zednik. Savage picks up the puck. He shoots. A save. Sent up by Irving. Ozolinch. Saved by Theodore. The second period
Done.
is finished. We'll return to NHL Hits right after this.
All right. 43 shots in 2 periods. That's awesome. 1-timers, 10 hits, 37 passes. I'm getting creamed, but it doesn't matter. Because it's all for fun.
Koivu, Zednik, Savage. It's the last chance to get your licks in as we start the third period.
I actually haven't figured out what I'm going to be playing next.
Wins the draw.
To be honest,
By Zednik. A stop.
in terms of story driven, I was thinking Dragon Age. Maybe
Now Zednik. Here's the one-timer. The shot stopped by Irbe. Savage skating with the puck. In front alone.
really?
Watch it loose. Saved by the stick. Ay, ay, ay. Solid contact. Zednik risks it. Ozolinsh. A solid check by Koivu.
Really?
Shot
Come
by
on.
Savage. Francis. Saved by Theodore. Koivu. Stop. Good hit. Now Ozolinsh.
Keep hitting him.
Hit delivered by Koivu. Francis. He shoots it. Zednik. He takes a shot.
Ah, come on.
O'Neal picks up the puck. Taken out. Now O'Neal. Francis. Theodore stopped the shot by Francis. In on-
Fuck.
It went in.
All right, cool, Foxy. Well, it's always a joy to see you in the chat and saying hi. I'm gonna put the volume of the game a little bit higher. Let me know if you don't hear me properly.
Koivu gets the puck on the draw. They
Nice!
score!
Booyah!
Savage puts his team up by 2.
Boom shaka alaka. That instant replay. Awesome. And if you notice, I'm playing with an ice cream sandwich.
Francis gets the draw.
So the puck is an ice cream sandwich.
By Koivu. Koivu now with the puck. Shoots! Now Francis. Back down hard. Solid contact made by Savage. Saved by the stick. Koivu.
Nice.
They get the goal. The Canadiens
Booyah.
come back for more.
Boom ba da 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 boom ba da 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 boom ba da da boom.
Francis is successful on the draw.
Yeah, I actually found like with the years,
It's moved up.
like they tried to bring it back a bit.
One-timer.
Um,
Now Ozolinsh.
last year, EA Sports, by you know the 3-on-3 94 whatever throwback thing. And the reason why it sucked, it's because it's not the same. I mean, there's definitely with all the games that come out nowadays, there's definitely a lack of arcade type games. And what I mean by that is, you know, this type of game, 3-on-3, fast pace, rules are out the window. You can kind of do that, but the games are now too simulator. You know, they're too realistic, which is fine. There is a market for that, which is fine, and EA has done a great job with the years to do it. You know, for the most part. And in fact, the games that we know today and we love, the reason why. Hey, I got a shot of. Ooh, that was a nice slap shot.
The puck stopped by Irbe. Ozolinsh. Brent. They score! Francis is really smoking now. Koivu gets the draw. Savage gets a shot off.
Press the long
Good
button.
save. Ozolinsh lets the slap shot go. Denied.
Fuck. I hope they don't come back.
Ozolinsh is lit ablaze. Francis is successful on the draw. Savage catches him with his head down. Zednik, stick save. Savage takes a shot. All alone. What a bone-crushing hit that was. A save. Now Zednik Stopped by Irving.
Just
O'Neal
mash
takes
buttons
control
till
of
you
the
pray that.
puck. Takes a
Oh,
shot.
come on.
Francis
I better
now
not
with
lose
the
this.
puck. They score!
Come on.
The Hurricanes
We
are
need
trying
10
to make it a
seconds
brand
left.
new game.
Really? Really? You're going to do this to me? You're going to do this to me?
Francis wins the draw. Move to Ozelin. Passes over. Now Koivu. Is taken to the cleaners by Ozelin.
Nice, I won.
The game is over. The Canadiens coming out on top against the Hurricanes.
Nice.
On behalf of the folks here at Midway, we'd like to thank you for playing NHL Hitz.
So let's see if I should be playing some 67 shots. He is the first player in the NHL history to score 1,100 assists with one team. I know Ray Bourque had a lot of points. He played his whole career except for 1 year in Boston. Ron Francis played for Carolina and Hartford and Pittsburgh, so it's not him. I'm pretty sure it's not him. Steve Yzerman played his whole career in Detroit, and Adam Oates, I'm pretty sure, split his time. So I'm pretty sure it's not him. So it's between Steve Yzerman and Ray Bourque. And for assists, I'm going to go with Ray Bourque. Nice. Boom shakalaka. And this week on a round table, I reviewed WKRP in Cincinnati. Not many people are going to remember that. But, yeah.
Koivu! Zednik! Savage!
They don't actually ask you to change your, okay.
Koivu! Zednik!
Wait, who's better, Brzezinski or Zetnik?
Raczynski!
Actually, I think... Actually, Zetnik is better than Brzezinski.
Zednik!
We'll go with this. We'll see how that goes.
Tonight from Ottawa, the Montreal Canadiens battle the Ottawa Senators.
Boom, ba-da-bum, ba-dum.
Welcome to Ottawa. For you at the net. Heads up, boys. We're ready to drop the puck. Hosek gets the puck on the draw. Fires. A stop. Koivu gets in front. Koivu shoots the puck. Passed up by Hossa. Nice hit by Zednik. Koivu. Now Zednik.
Oh, I thought I scored. It was the freaking guy's stick.
I guess that's what you'd call the physical component of the game. The attempt is handled by Theodore.
Oh.
Launches a one-timer. You hate to see that. Let's see if we can get a closer look while he pulls his teeth out of the ice. The shot deflects. Zednik gives him a wake-up call.
Nice.
A goal.
Booyah.
Savage with the first goal.
In your feet. All right. I have to admit, it does feel good to stream after being off for so long. It is beautiful indeed.
Hosek gets the draw. Now Alfredson. Alfredson. Crash, bang, boom. Koivu gets alone. He lets it go. Lalime moves the puck to Alfredson. He is just destroyed by Savage. Savage controlling the puck. Shot blocked. Savage fires. Incoming.
Actually.
Hosek is successful on the draw. Great check by Zednik. Zednik
Come on.
makes the shot. Now Hossa fired. Denied by Theodore. Shoots it. Stick save. Back.
Nice.
They score! The Canadiens give themselves a 2-goal lead. Koivu wins the draw. Koivu!
Oh, almost scored.
The shot is saved by Lalime. Save! Redden takes control of the puck. Stop. Now Hossa. A solid check by Koivu. Koivu controlling the puck. Savage lets it go. Redden, a solid check there. Savage! Hossa. Passed up to Alfredson. Here's a shot. Stop! Now Savage. A slap shot by Koivu. Shot denied.
There we go, Alfredson. In your face.
Now Koivu.
Nice, 3-0. I'm good.
Get another.
Yeah. Oh, it's true. When you score 3 goals, you're on fuego.
Koivu gets the puck on the draw. Moves to Savage. Redden sending him a ton of love. It's played ahead. Redden terminated. Koivu gains possession. Moved over to Savage. He is stopped cold. A solid hit. Hossa. Hossa all alone. Zednik controlling the puck.
4-0. Oh my God, Ottawa sucked. But when this came out, Ottawa did suck. So I think they did. Actually, don't remember. But I think they did.
Koivu gets the draw. It's played back. One-timer by Savage. A good check by Zednik. Zednik lets it loose. A stick save. Head back to Koivu.
I have no clue how that what just happened.
A
But
bone-crushing check by Alfredson. Redden save. Now Hossa. Now Hossa. Plays it over.
what the hell's happening?
Moves to Alfredson. Yes, it's in.
All right. Well, that's that.
Hosek is successful on the draw. Shoots. Savage gains possession. Theodore just nails him. No one around. Zednik with the slap shot. Solid contact.
Oh, that was a nice move.
Solid
That
stop.
didn't go in.
Passed up by Redden. Solid contact made by Koivu. We're done with the
Oh, that was
first
a quick
period.
cutscene.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Yeah, I never passed in this game,
Koivu, Zednik, Savage.
so yeah.
We're back for the second period of action.
I'm actually playing better than I did last time, which I find it odd.
Hosek wins the draw. I felt that. I really did. Hossa! It misses the net. Zednik moves it up to Koivu. They score! The Canadiens light the lamp early in this stanza.
What's great about this game is that the graphics don't have to be super amazing. As long as it's fun, it's, you know, for pickup hockey.
Savage. Koivu takes a shot. It's blocked. Moved up to Alfredson. He is sent to the ice by Koivu. Koivu controlling the puck. Knack, who's there? A big painful
Oh, it's getting
body
violent over here.
check. Alfredson. He lets it go. Koivu. Boom shakalaka. Good save. A shot. Now Koivu.
Nice
It goes
shot.
in. In a score
Saku.
like this, get ready to hear
What a shot. And by the way, Foxy, I know if you're listening or you're lurking, and if you're able to hear me, I know it's late on your side of the pond, so I'm thank you so much for passing by.
Koivu gets the draw.
You rock.
Release denied. Hosek has got some room.
I know this is a very local thing,
Now Hossa.
right? Hockey is not really,
Alfredson takes it
no,
right out of the
international.
play.
Well,
Saved
that's not
by the
true.
stick.
It's popular internationally, just in Nordic countries.
Boom, baby.
Like
Savage.
England doesn't really care
He
about
gets a
hockey.
shot off.
Cricket,
Save.
though.
It's capped.
Cricket,
They
yes.
score. The Canadiens decided they'd like another goal.
Foxy Loxy is listening. The man, the myth, the legend. It's not. It's not a game that's really super popular.
A stop.
If I wanted to play something, I would play
It's played ahead.
soccer, also known as football everywhere else in the world.
Skating with the puck. Let go. A huge hit by Alfredson. Sent back to Koivu. The shot stopped by Lalise. Lets it loose. Koivu. Zednik. He gets a shot off. Blocked. Gets up.
Nice
Oh,
move.
yes, it's a goal.
Yeah, for sure. Actually, hockey is not even that big in, as from the four major sports. Actually, no, soccer is actually not that popular in the States, but you have the big three were the last ones. You have the NFL for football, the NHL for hockey, and the NBA, and out of those three, were the last one. There's popularity. It is fun to watch, though. It's one of. I used to be a very big basketball fan, the NBA, and I just can't get into it anymore. I don't know. I'm getting old, I guess.
And that guy just scored a #1 hit. Now Savage. Pass back to Zednik.
And American football, as much as it's fun to watch,
Plays it over.
I mean, there was a study that actually came out.
Zednik. He plays it to Savage.
Out of a 60-minute game, there's actually 15 minutes of gameplay. Think about that for a second.
Zednik now with the puck. Alone in front of. They score!
Oh, yeah? That's surprising. We're rubbing up on ya. Hey, you little English people.
He gets sent to the ice. Hosek with the
come on.
wrister. A stop made by Theodore. Shoots. Stick save. Savage.
Yeah, stop
A solid
being
check
stupid.
by Koivu.
Right, start
A
scoring.
teeth-rattling hit by Zednik. The puck taken by Zednik. Takes a shot. Shot denied. Now Hossa. Zednik wakes him up. Hit me, baby, one more time. Period
Oh, I
number 2
scored
is
with
at an
no
end.
time left. Soccer has always been popular.
NHL
Like,
Hitz will return after this break.
the thing about soccer, it's not popular in Canada per se, but all ethnic groups, like, we can't really cheer for Canada in the World Cup because we never make it. I think the last time we made it was in '86, I think, which was a fluke.
Savage. They're now lining up for the third.
Or the next time we'll make it is if we ever host. Which,
Koivu gets
I mean,
the draw. Knocked down hard.
that says a lot when you have to make the World Cup because you're hosting.
Alfredson shoots it.
But
The loose puck. Big hit by Alfredson. Now Alfredson.
a lot of ethnic groups, like here, like I'm half Italian, the Italian community, they stop everything for the World Cup and the Euros. Greeks, English, like, and there's a lot of people that watch the Premiership.
Now Zednik. He is nailed by Redden.
That's why I freaking love the zone.
Picks up the puck.
Because
Takes a shot. Puck stolen by Theodore.
what the fuck is happening on my
Alfredson
team?
fires a wrist shot. Hossa. Zednik. Fires. Save. Koivu now with the puck. Deflected shot. Bumped off the puck. Hossa. A good check by Koivu. Now Koivu. Fires. Solid stop. Redden fires it. Saved by the stick.
Alright.
Now Zednik. Koivu. The puck stopped by Lalime. Huge hit by Zednik.
Nice.
It's in.
8-3.
The Senators could still win, but it's what you call a very long shot.
The French too. I mean, I mean ethnic groups per se, like English from England, not English Canadian, because it's not very. At least I don't think so. It's not very popular. And although we have a team here in Montreal in the MLS, which is like the North American version, I guess, of Premiership or La Liga or Serie A in Italy. It's not there yet. It's it's where people go and retire. It's not, the caliber is not there yet. It's going to take years and years to compete with the Premiership or.
Wins the draw.
Oh fuck! I felt that one.
Alfredson picks up the puck. Spreading a save. Alfredson catches it with his head down. One time
In the glove.
A stop. Koivu moves it up to Savage. The attempt is handled by Lalime.
It's true. Patrick Lalime used to play for Ottawa.
Solid contact made by Savage. Stopped by Theodore.
Ah.
There's the shot. Novocaine time. Zednik.
Nice. 9-3. Boom shakalaka.
To take that straitjacket off. It's beginning to affect his game.
That guy lost his helmet. That's intense.
Koivu gets the puck on the draw. It's moved back.
And the biggest problem in Montreal, we used to have a baseball team. We used to have a hockey team. Now the hockey is pretty much, it's always been, it's our pride and joy. It used to be the winningest team in pro sports until the Yankees beat us.
Koivu gets the draw. Savage with the one-timer. Save. A solid check there. Now Zednik. What a bone-crushing hit that was. Alfredson takes a shot. Moved up to Zednik.
I'll check the link after. Well, you could have put it in the stream, but I'll check it after the stream. You sent me a whisper, right? Yeah.
Stay down. Just stay down. Lets it loose. Now
Yeah. Cool. We'll do that.
Alfredson. The shot is saved by Theodore. Shoots. This game
Is over. I won 9-4. Boom shakalaka. Sweet Foxy. Ah. You rock, kind sir. Well, that was fun. I won the Stanley Cup with the Pittsburgh in 1991 and led the team in regular season scoring. In 91. Is that the year he got 199 points? Lemieux? Mark Recchi. Holy shit. Would not have guessed that whatsoever, and I didn't. That was what we call in the business. Next game is against LA. I don't remember how you can. No. Koivu. Zednik. Rosinski. Ojek, I don't know why he's fucking there. Savage is better at shooting, but Rosinski is better overall, so we'll take that.
Rosinski.
Hey, I'm playing at home.
Tonight from Montreal, the Los Angeles Kings clash with the Montreal Canadiens.
Boom, boom, boo-doo-doo, boop, boop, boo-doo-doo, boop, boop.
Welcome to Montreal. For the Kings.
At the Montreal Forum in Montreal.
Zednik, toss out your halos and let's go. Koivu is successful on the draw. Rachinski, he takes the shot. Stop. A solid hit by Rachinski. Koivu with no one around. Halfie moves the puck to Deadmarsh. Deadmarsh. He just gets
That
ripped.
guy, that
A solid
player,
hit.
as much as he was a
Deadmarsh
great,
takes control of the puck.
he was a great centerman,
Controlling the puck.
he
Now
would never have
Rachinski.
hit anybody like that.
Check down to
It's
the ice by
impossible.
Deadmarsh. Denied
The
by
guy was like
Buckman.
5'11".
No one around. Shot denied. Now Zednik. Fired. Save. Helping. A solid check by Koivu. Deadmarsh. Solid contact. It's played up. Koivu. Release. Moves to Deadmarsh. A solid hit delivered by Koivu. A booming check by Zednik. Now Zednik launches a one-timer. Zednik takes control of the puck. Deadmarsh lets her rip.
Fuck.
They score! Deadmarsh starting off the festivities.
Come on, wake up, guys.
Koivu wins the draw. Now Rachinski. Koivu takes the shot. Down by
Zeke
Potvin.
Ralphie.
Good
Fuck,
hit.
these names I haven't fucking seen
Skating with the puck.
ages.
Solid stop. Koivu gets it alone. Stick save. Shot. Good save. Rachinski gives him a wake-up call. Koivu. Let go. Crash bang boom.
Oh, crash bang boom there.
Koivu. Smolinski. Now Zednik fed over to Koivu. Sends it over. There's the one-timer. Halfie takes control of the puck. Nice hit by Zednik. He moves it over. Now Rachinski. A one-timer by Zednik. It's blocked. Deadmarsh. Koivu.
Ah.
The shot stopped by Potvin. Taken out. Anybody else want a piece of me? Denied. Zednik sending him a ton of love. Zednik skating with the puck. Block shot. Solid contact made by Koivu. Smolinski. Zednik. Koivu. Now Rachinski. Halfie gains possession.
Fucking,
Now
I'm
Koivu.
dominating the game. I just can't score.
Lets it loose. A stick
In this
save.
game, I can't actually score, which is kind of frustrating, you know.
Deadmarsh gets the puck on the draw. Knocked down hard. Halfie now with the puck. A solid hit by Koivu. Zednik. Koivu.
God damn
A
it.
save. Deadmarsh. Terminated. Shoots. Now Smolinski. Bumps off the puck. Deadmarsh gets a shot off. A save made by Theodore. Rachinski. Move to Halfie. Gets in front. Theodore back to Koivu. Now Zednik. Pass back to Koivu. That one may have taken his tattoo off. Halfie gains possession. Rachinski with a quick wrist
Well,
shot.
that's it for the first
Deadmarsh
period.
Now with the puck. A stop. Did anyone catch the number of that train? Rachinski. It's moved ahead. Shoots. Saved by the stick. Koivu
Fuck.
shoots the puck. That's it for this period.
First period done. First period done.
We'll return to NHL Hitz.
I even
right after
freaking
this.
dominated on passes, which never fucking happens. All right.
Koivu, Rachinski. You want some more? You got it. Let's start the second period. Deadmarsh gets the draw. Great check by Koivu. The boards give a little, but not that much. Now Zednik. A stop made by Potvin. Koivu.
Seriously?
Save. A solid check by Koivu. Zednik just nails him. Zednik. Koivu. I felt that. I really did. Smolinski. Now Smolinski. Smolinski in front. Alone
Fuck
in front.
off.
Mugged
Press
by
the wrong
Potvin.
button.
Stop. Moved up by Deadmarsh. The ice will soothe those bruises. Koivu.
Yes.
It's in the net. It's all
Yes.
set up now. Koivu is successful on the draw. Rachinski takes a shot. Deadmarsh now with the puck. Now Smolinski
Oh, come
takes
on.
a shot. A bone-crushing check by Vednik. Saved by the stick. Deadmarsh now with the puck. A solid hit delivered by Ruchinski. Deadmarsh. Ruchinski takes him right out of the play. All alone in front. Here's the one-timer. Deadmarsh. Fires. Saved by Theodore. Now Koivu. Ruchinski. Smolinski grabs the loose puck.
Fucking helmet went flying.
It's moved back. Fires. Makes the shot. A solid check there. Now Pelpe. Boom, baby.
Yes.
They score. The Canadiens lead by 1.
Yes. I love this game, and I was saying this before. This is the last good arcade hockey game that existed on any console. Yeah, obviously this got released on PlayStation 2 as well. But like this particular game was the last arcade-like hockey game. Nice. And I'm playing this on the Xbox. And I still have my original hardware, unmodded. So what you see is the original game being played. How are you, Stimp, tonight?
Koivu gets the puck on the draw. Koivu, one-timer.
Yeah, it's not that it was newer.
It's a miss.
It was in a way, but
Deadmarsh.
it just you had arcade games. These are just arcade games. Like the rules are kind of there's no offsides. You know, you just play for the fuck of it,
They score.
and it's fun. I just don't. They tried. There's been in a few years. There's been, like EA tried with their NHL '94 throwback,
Deadmarsh
and
gets the draw.
it was okay.
Vednik. Moves.
Nice.
It's a goal. The Canadiens answer with a goal.
Hey Foxy, thank you for the host. And then you had what's it called? There was a game, old time hockey, but the heart was in the right place. Just it was a flawed game. It was just it. I don't know. It didn't. There were too many. There were bugs in there, and it was just like it felt low budget, which it was because it was one guy building it out of his basement. I think. I don't think it was a team. I'm gonna read the messages as soon as I can. Oh, fuck! Come on.
Now Deadmarsh. It's played up. Palpy in all alone. The attempt is handled by Theodore. Koivu. Shot denied. Now Palpy.
Oh,
He just
the
ran into
hit.
a brick wall. Zednik takes a shot. Smolinski. A solid hit.
What I used to love about this game is just just the hitting.
Move to Zednik. Solid contact made by Palpy. Here's a shot. Stopped
Nice.
by Theodore.
I only play original
They're
hardware
going
as
with the
well, but I
second
have
period.
HDMI solution that makes the Xbox look amazing. I also have component cables. I'm talking about the 303
Don't
arcade
go
on
away.
360
NHL
arcade game.
Hitz.
Oh
We'll be
yeah,
right
okay,
back.
yeah. Yeah, I was thinking of getting the
Ruchinski. Let's get ready for some more action in period
well,
number
the
three.
HDMI solution. It's the HDMI cable, right? So the component
Wins the
goes to
draw.
HDMI, or did you get yours modded?
Crash, bam, boom.
Because both solutions work.
Ruchinski picks up the puck. Now
Oh, come on!
there's the shot. A huge hit by Vednik. Lets it loose. Stick save. Ruchinski wakes him up. Now Ruchinski. He takes the shot. Smolinski. Hit me, baby, one more time. Koivu.
Ah.
He gets it off. The puck goes way wide. Solid contact. Palpy. Shoots. Save. Zednik controlling the puck. Stick save. A solid hit by Koivu. Palpy. In all alone. A shot. Smolinski. He feeds it to Deadmarsh. Take his stick and give him a crutch.
Nice.
They score.
Boom.
The Canadiens
Boom
get one more.
shakalaka. So last game I played on. Actually, I just finished playing Deus Ex Invisible War on the original Xbox. The reason being is that the PC version sucked bulls. So I was like, you know what? Let me play on hardware that actually know it works. The game sucks, but hey, at least the game worked.
He shoots. Theodore moves it up to Rachinski.
Okay, yeah, I know which one it is.
A hard shot. Solid stuff. Smolinski picks
Yeah.
up the puck. Sends it over. Denmark gets alone. The shot is saved by Theodore. Koivu. Zednik. Shot. Hot man over to Denmark. He feeds the puck up to Smolinski. Now Pelfy. He shoots it.
I wish they would come out. Too bad the game. I think the company that built this game doesn't exist anymore.
Now Koivu.
I would love for them to come up with a game.
Teeth-rattling hit by Potvin. Smolinski. Koivu skating with the puck. Let go. Zednik caught him
Can't
looking
wait
the
fucking
other way.
flying. Never mind.
Good hit. Koivu picks up the puck. Lets it loose. Denied. Zednik. Potvin stops the attempt by Zednik.
Where the fuck is my guy?
A slapper by Denmark. Missed. Ay. In all of them.
Oh,
The
oh!
Kings can't be too confident about a comeback now.
An external plug-and-play solution by N64 Freak. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think I saw that on either Metal Jesus Rocks or I saw that on Modern Vintage Gamer. Is that one of those lines?
Rachinski fires a cannon. A save. I guess that's what you call the physical component of the game. Koivu. They
Nice!
score! Sure, rub their noses in it.
Boom shakalaka. Although the one thing I have to say with the original Xbox controller, which I still have,
Koivu is successful on the draw. The shot stopped by Potvin. Pelfy. Stoned by Theodore. Now Pelfy. Now Rachinski.
the controller, I have small hands, and I have the original controller, and it is fucking huge. I picked it up after because I have my Xbox, my regular Xbox, like at the on the TV, my one, and this thing is a behemoth.
There's nothing a hockey fan likes better than seeing their team steamroll the other guys.
Like, this is fucking, it's massive. And I have small hands. But also, like, not because I've had Xboxes pretty much every generation, but I still say the 360 is the cream of the crop. 8-2. Nice. Boom shakalaka.
Thank you for playing the coolest game on earth, NHL Hitz.
Normally I play a story-driven game during the week, and I decided okay, because I know there's a bunch of them. I thought that was it was. Yeah, sure. I don't know if you follow me or not, but you can whisper me the link, or because if you put it in the stream, it's not gonna block it, but I'm gonna forget to check it. So if you whisper it to me or DM me, that would be awesome. The Minnesota Wild surprised the league by winning their first 3 games. Nah, I don't even remember shit about Minnesota Wild. Sucks to be me. Hey, continue. Hey. Trivia credits. Championship. New York Islanders are next. You know, it's an exhibition. It's the only exhibition you can change the jersey, right? Hey, Coin Up, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'm assuming you're passing by before you stream. I stream, you stream for ice cream. How was your first week back? Rosenski. Zednik. Rosinski. Savage or Rosinski? Let's go for Rosinski.
Tonight from New York, the Montreal Canadiens tussle with the New York Islanders.
I know it's confusing. I'm wearing a Detroit Red Wings cap, but I am a Montreal Canadiens fan. I'm from Montreal.
For your New York Islanders.
Good.
And let's do this.
Well, glad you're able to pass by and see this old...
Koivu gets the puck on the draw.
Oh, this good old game. Sweet. Good, great to hear that.
Koivu gets the draw. Wyszynski, he lets it go. Puck. Yashin now with the puck. Yashin. Theodore moves the puck
come on.
to Zednik.
He scored on his own goal. Screw you. Idaho potato. No, he didn't.
Successful on the draw. The attempt is handled by DiPietro. Now Tchaikovsky. Now Yashin. Tchaikovsky. Taken out. Over to Yashin.
Too bad. You know, it's too bad that EA freaking monopolize pro sports. It's a clusterfuck. Because you can have some really super amazing games. In fact, on the system, I actually own NHL 2K7. And the 2K series was freaking phenomenal. I used to like it a lot more than EA in that time. And then they signed that stupid fucking contract, and basically the only thing you can get is like... And I think, you know what would have to happen? And it's because nobody wants to take a chance, because players are usually fickle, is have a hockey game with no names. Like old school, like very, very old school. And have, you know, do it that way. Because we need varied games. Having just EA doing hockey or even football, like 2K was relegated to playing only college.
Who's there? A big painful body check. The shot is saved by Theodore. Zednik. Now Koivu. Wyszynski passes across. Shoots it.
That was a bad move.
He plays the puck over to Zednik. Koivu.
Nice.
It went in.
4-0.
Not showing any mercy.
Aren't I supposed to turn on fire? On fire? Been the first time I've been streaming for a week. It's been really busy at work, and I just didn't have a time. And also, kind of coincides that I don't know what to play next. So, and tonight I'm like, you know what? I want to play a game that I don't have to think. So I decided to do this. I'll probably hook up my Xbox One. I don't know what I'm going to be playing next, honestly. Dead Souls. I was toying with the idea of the Dragon Age Origins. Cyberpunk 2077 got freaking pushed back, so I won't be playing that in April. Got pushed back to September. Although, disappointing for fans, but if it's to make the game better, I'm all for it.
Suddenly, he's up close and personal with the ice. Fed to Yashin. Zednik, he gets a shot off.
Half of the games that were supposed to get released in the first half of the year, they're getting pushed back.
Koivu wins the draw. Crash, bang, boom.
One that I can't wait to play because I don't have it on PC is Medieval.
It's played back.
I saw a couple of people play. In fact, I saw Kenny play it. One of my viewers. I follow him as well. He was playing on PC, and it looked really, really fun. It's like a Hexen. No, it's delayed only till September 2020.
Koivu gets the puck on the draw. Koivu.
Ho ho! Le petit move. I am Adam, Prince of Eternia, defender of the secrets of Castle Grayskull.
Koivu
This
gets the
is
draw.
Cringer, my fearless friend.
He gets taken out of the play by Yashin. Shoots.
Fa-
Save. Pekka. Zednik
Fabulous
takes
secret
control
powers
of
were
the
revealed
puck.
to me the day I held aloft my
Rutschinski.
hockey stick and
A
said,
shot.
"By the
Pekka.
power of hockey."
He passes the puck to Yashin. Fed up to Yashin. Yashin has got some room. Saved by Theodore.
Will I go for the shutout? Highly doubt it.
Here's the one-timer.
I just realized I scored 7 goals in the first period.
Rutschinski.
Holy shit.
Solid stuff.
That's
And
intense.
gonna do it for this period.
That is very, very intense. I have to admit. Very intense.
NHL Hitz will return after this break.
Koivu,
Koivu.
Zetnik, Rosinski.
Rutschinski. Round number 2 is coming right
Boom,
at
bada,
you.
boom, badum, 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 bada, boom, badum, badum, badum.
Koivu is successful on the
This
draw.
is not a retro night in Canada, but I still love this game.
Saved by the stick. Yashin.
It's an awesome Friday night game. Like, you just have a beer,
Rutschinski with the wrist shot.
you play this with buddies, couch co-op. It's so fun.
By Rutschinski. Stripped of the puck by DiPietro.
Well, not co-op, but
Tchaikovsky. Now
you get
Pekka.
them. You get the
A
gist. You know,
booming check by Pekka.
you get the gist.
Back to Yashin. Zednik sending him a ton of love. Tchaikovsky controlling the puck.
I got it. Thank you, kind sir.
Pekka shoots
I
it.
appreciate it.
Tchaikovsky. Release. Now Pekka.
You know what console surprisingly looks really good in HD, and you don't need an HD cable?
Fed to Tchaikovsky.
Obviously, it helps if
Shot.
you do, but it's
moved
not.
ahead.
It's the NES.
Cannonball
The
shot.
NES looks better than the Super NES when you hook it up.
Tchaikovsky throws it up to Pekka. Tchaikovsky. Yashin fires it. A save. Let go. A stop.
Sure. I'll look into it. I'll let you know via the whisper.
Yashin
Thank you for the
wins
offer.
draw. Moved over to Yashin.
Out of curiosity, how much do you sell them?
Zednik gains possession. Gets alone in front. Saved by the stick. Pekka with no one around. Theodore saves the stop by Pekka. Rutschinski lets it loose. Yashin terminated. Koivu save. Pekka. He gets a shot off. Missed the net. Now
Come
Pekka,
on.
alone in front of the net. Bumped off the puck. Passes across. It's a one-timer by Zednik. Solid contact made by Koivu. Yashin controlling the puck. Now Koivu shoots. How do the lights look from there, son? Stop. Nice hit by Zednik.
Just
It's
bodies
back.
flying, my friend.
Zednik, he shoots the puck.
Fucking Nick
DiPietro
DiPietro.
moves it over to Pekka. Stop.
What a biggest dud that guy
Rutschinski
ever
gains
became.
possession. Zednik.
Holy shit.
Now Tchaikovsky.
So, Stim.
Laid up by Yashin. No one around.
Okay, cool.
Pekka is shut down
Where do you
by
reside?
Now Zednik. Koivu.
I'm deep freeze Montreal right
Skating
now.
with the puck. Stick save. DiPietro.
Canada is in one big frozen piece of ice.
Shoots.
Okay,
Shot
cool.
denied.
Awesome.
Yashin. Koivu.
Follow hockey, or
Yashin just nails him.
one of those Americans that kind of follows it from afar?
Fed to Rutschinski. Shot blocked. Now Yashin.
Caps.
Takes a shot.
Good choice.
Moved up. Rutschinski
Best player this generation.
takes a shot. Tchaikovsky skating.
Ovechkin.
Scores! Unfortunately, that
Oh,
goal
sweet.
will not make any difference in
I was
this
just
game.
asking because sometimes some Americans are not big hockey fans. And most people hate Montreal because of our 24 cups. Oh, fuck, come on. I don't like this. I do not like this. Well, I actually have the NHL package, so it's one of the only things that I watch that's not on the zone.
A solid hit by Tchaikovsky. He takes the shot.
To me, the zone is actually the best thing for sports.
I really did.
Oh, fuck, come on. What the fuck is happening over here? Me no like this at all. Guys, gotta get one back.
Yashin is successful on the draw.
Why nobody's falling now?
Back to Pekka. Fires. Denied by Theodore. A solid check there. Zednik. The shot stopped by DiPietro. That will be it for the second period. Stick around for more NHL Hitz action. Koivu, Zednik, Rucinski. Period number 3 is just about to get underway.
Although, all things considered, it doesn't stream that bad. I thought that the Xbox would stream worse than this, and it actually streams pretty nicely, though, all things considered. Kind of actually looks the same as on my screen. Okay, guys, gotta get some on the board, boys. Come on. Yeah, it does. Oh, sweet. I'll keep that in mind, dude. Thank you so much.
Koivu gets the puck on the draw. Fired.
Come on.
Made by DiPietro. Churkowski now with the puck. Zednik takes him right out of the play.
I went around the puck. I did everything except actually score. Except get the puck.
Churkowski gets it alone. Now Rucinski. Koivu. The attempt is handled by DiPietro. Boom, baby. Now Zednik. Koivu. He gets it off. Denied. Churkowski grabs the loose puck. Fed to Pekka. Pekka. Yashin. Shoots it. Now Rucinski. Zednik now with the puck. Did anyone catch the number of that train? Now Yashin. A bone-crushing check by Theodore. Ouch. Oh, I felt that one from a goal.
Fuck. Yeah, I just play Montreal because I like Montreal, but yes. Cool.
Koivu gets the draw. Pekka brings his back.
I better not fucking lose this game.
Passed up to Yashin. It's played ahead.
My game, my players just decided to die out of nowhere. Hey, hey! After 5 unanswered, I finally scored one. Go fucking figure. I'm glad. I'm here to help to bring back nostalgia. If you look at my older streams, I stream pretty much everything. I still have my original ColecoVision with the Atari adapter. I still have my original NES, Super NES, Genesis, OG Xbox. Actually, I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for, and I just got this.
NHL Hitz action.
I'm a sucker for multi-carts, and I just got 100 best games on NES cart. It was something like $30. I'm a sucker for this. I got this one. I got 100 games, 110 games in one. I got. I have a bunch of them. I've had them for years. This one's recent. Yeah, they can. I know, but it's fine. I just changed the piece if I need to, but I never had to. I actually bought it in case because I wanted to test it out, and I know that that's the possibility, and it never actually broke on me, and it works fine. The NES is a fucking tank. Honestly, it's a freaking tank. And I've had some of them. I've had like multi-carts. I've had for like 30 years. Just that the ROMs that are on there are not. They're beta versions of the actual game, so there's like missing stuff. So. Yes, ever drives. Yes. I've heard about that. I think that's what. I'm not sure, but Real Life Dinosaur. I think that's what he uses. Invert the last dinosaur. He's your friend and a whole lot more. Come on. Should be able to win this one.
Crash, bam, boom. Now Zednik. Solid contact.
Nice. Boongy, boongy, boongy.
The Canadians get another.
But I do like the original Xbox.
Successful on the draw.
And I'll be honest with you, I do not remember why I bought this over the PS2. I honestly do not know.
Pecco gets a shot
The
off.
first game I bought on this game, on this console, was
Koivu.
Halo,
Controlling the puck. The shot is
Project
saved by
Project
DiPietro.
Gotham.
Yashin. Now Koivu. Koivu.
Oh, oh, Bazinga!
That should just about do it.
Although sales figures, the thing is about PlayStation, they win most generations. Well, back then there was nothing like Halo, right? And that game was like phenomenal when it came out.
All alone in front. Stick save.
Um,
Yashin.
Yeah, the Master Collection made everything look a lot better.
The Canadians totally
So there's
crushing
almost no
the
reason to
Islanders.
replay, especially the fact that it's on Game Pass now. But
They
I
keep
might
it
actually
playing.
stream it. And then the Halo 2 that I have, it's not the collector's edition, but it's a special edition, so it has the metal box. And when did the Boston Bruins win their first Stanley Cup? Yeah, the limited edition. Yeah, okay. I think the collector's edition came with this huge freaking box at the time. And I remember the hype for Halo 2 was super huge too back then. I think it's 1929. Hey, I was right. Wasn't the because that wasn't the biggest one though. Because I remember having to choose between the regular game, this one, and a bigger one. I'm pretty sure there was something that more. Either it came with more stuff or whatever. I'm pretty sure. I could be very much wrong. I have been wrong before. That's never stopped me before. But I'm pretty sure that that was the case. But then again, it's been so long.
Koivu. Raczynski.
You, sir, are great at trivia. I remember my buddies and I always loved to play Trivial Pursuit.
Montreal, the Phoenix
And
Coyotes are in a tilt against
some of the
the
questions in that
Montreal
game,
Canadiens.
especially the Genius Edition, like what happened in 1929, the actual answer is the lights went off. The lights went out.
Welcome to for the Coyotes.
Maybe.
For your and we're just about
Okay.
underway.
See, I was wrong, and I admit it, and I am accountable for it, because I am not a robot, and I am not one that says my opinions matter, and they are fact.
Savage with the one-timer.
Look, I stream video games. I've been a video game guy for years. I review video games on my website,
Controlling the puck.
but I never claimed that I know everything about video games.
A stop
It's
made
impossible.
by They score!
So,
Savage gets the first goal of the game. Koivu gets the draw.
I like going into the history of some of the games and
The shot
like how they came to be and how it's super cool.
A good check by
You know,
Koivu.
you know, me, I take a trip. No score you. No score. You no score.
Shot, a stick save. Koivu. Raczynski controlling the
come
puck.
on.
Let go.
Shane Doan got Shane dumped. That's what happened, boy.
Blistering shot. Whipped up by Lemieux. Doan
Boom.
fires a right shot. The puck stopped by Theodore. A big hit by Doan. Doan. Numinen. Saved by Theodore. Now Raczynski.
Fuck.
Numinen wakes him up. Numinen. Passed up to Doan. Shot denied. A hard shot by Koivu. Saved by the stick.
No.
Yes, it's a goal. That was the tying goal.
Maybe I did, but I don't remember. So maybe I didn't, because then if that was a good game, then I would have probably. You know what? Was that an art? Was that a?
Shot deflects. Now Numinen.
Yeah, NHL Arcade. It was on Xbox Arcade, right? If I remember correctly.
Savage shoots.
Which, by the way, I missed that program
Passed over to Lemieux.
when they used to have indie games and stuff.
Lays it over.
I remember playing Dead Pixels. I love that game.
They score! The Canadiens get the go-ahead marker.
Cool, Stimp. Thanks for the link. Check it out after. Reaction reel.
Lemieux wins the draw.
NHL license. Well, okay, I will be honest. My favorite game personally of all time is on the NES. It's Blades of Steel. Nothing for me. Yes, there's technically better games out there, but for me, that one's number one. But this is the best one. It's the last best one for sure that I played. That was like true arcade style. Blades of Steel. Blades of Steel. Dun, 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 dun. And then on the PC, the one that I love. Yeah, NHL Hockey on Genesis, which is basically the start of EA. Which was great at the time. And I think NHL 95 or 96 was the one that really was the pinnacle of the game. The one on PC that I love is NHL Hockey on PC, which came out in 93. And that one was the graphics are not spectacular. They're like cartoonish. But the thing that was good about it is that you had a lot of stats. It was one of the first ones that used to keep like the goals you would score, and you were able to have like yes, there's a Blades of Steel on N64, but that's technically the sequel, I think, which is not great. The original Blades of Steel on the NES is the best one, where you don't have any no, the teams are just like names of cities. You have like what, 6, 7? There's no names. There's nothing. You actually had fighting. Rosinski.
Three things, okay? We have three things that we all share. We're all gonna lie. We're all gonna cry, and we're all gonna take painful shits.
And that is a true statement. Nobody can deny that. That is a true statement. And by the way, thank you for the follow, Stimp. Really appreciate it. You rock. I really don't like this freaking dashboard for... Yeah, it was. But I always like that part, because the part that's right after, it's when he goes into the crying bit. And... he had his moment. It's just he after he started going downhill after there was controversy that he stole a bit from another comedian or whatever, and then ever since then he hasn't been as funny. But then again, he doesn't have to do anything. He made his fucking money. So I mean,
catches him with his head down. Doan. Now Doan. Zednik throws it up to Koivu. Zednik now with the puck. Fires. It misses the net. What a bone-crushing hit that was. It's moved back. Launches a one-timer. Lemieux in all alone. Zednik takes a slap shot. A stop. Lemieux. He sends it to Doan. Doan. The puck stolen by Theodore. Koivu takes a shot. Stick save. Makes the shot. Lemieux gains possession. He is sent down hard to the ice. Now Numanen. Numanen.
Come on.
He lets it go. Save. No one around.
Well, that didn't work. Press the wrong button. God damn it.
That's what you call the physical component of the game.
Okay, how many times can I hit the guy?
Numanen. Theodore moves it over to Rachinski.
Fuck. In true Montreal Canadiens fashion, pass it to no one.
Gets alone. Fired. Koivu. He plays the puck up to Rachinski. Stop. Into the stands and out of play.
Yeah, there's been good hockey games. I'm just like, I mean, it's everybody's. It's like basketball game to me. NBA Jam is it's the game for basketball. That's it. You had that, and then on the NES you had Double Dribble. Which is the one? There's one. I think it's double dribble. The one where you could punch people in the face.
Lemieux
Like you
wins
can
the
actually
draw.
tackle somebody when
Bumped off the
playing
puck. Now
basketball.
Koivu. Richinski. Zednik.
Yes,
Gains possession.
that was the one I think that got released later on. It's like a. Oh come
They
on!
score. Don't
No.
fire.
No. NBA Jam is like
Koivu gets the puck on the draw.
the best.
Back to
But again,
Richinski. The
even
shot blocked. Now
even
Richinski.
football,
The shot is
basketball
saved
or
by
football, it became too like Madden.
Shoots.
I appreciate the fact that Madden is what it is, but you like I want to play. I don't want to have like 18,000 plays that are super complicated. Just give me like 2 plays and pass or run. That's it. Which is basically Tecmo Bowl on NES. Oh, oh! Bingo! Boy, I love this.
Koivu gets the draw. There's the shot. Save. Numanen. It's wide. Numanen. Now Zednik. He lets it go. Numanen. Crash, bang, boom. Zednik
on.
controlling the puck. The shot stopped by Berg. Down. He is just destroyed by Theodore.
Come on.
Takes the shot. Stop. Now Richinski lets it loose. Huge hit by Bert. Zednik sending him a ton of love. Smack. They
Nice.
score.
Got
The
back
Canadiens
the
crawled
lead.
off the mat and got back
Boom.
into the fight.
By the way, I have 2 new emoticons. They show up. There we go.
Lemieux is successful on the draw.
I actually got them approved finally.
In front alone. Zednik. Koivu. Koivu is robbed by Bert. Koivu with a quick wrist shot. The puck
Oh.
taken by Bert.
Just wanted to show them off. I'm actually like, it's the first time I actually do anything. The first one I had was made by
Don't go away. NHL Hitz.
Real
will
Life
be right
Dinosaur. He
back.
made the Ultimate Warrior one. Oh, Koivu, Zetnik, Ruzinski.
Richinski. Get ready for more bone crunching and teeth cracking as we start the third period. Koivu wins the draw. Now Richinski. Koivu. Young now with the puck. A good check by Koivu. Solid stop. Koivu. Richinski.
Come
shoots
on.
it. Stoned by Berg. Terminated. A solid check there. Young controlling the puck. Moved up to Zednik. Now Zednik.
Nice. Top corner. In your face. Boom. WKRP in Cincinnati.
Lemieux gets the puck on the draw. Solid contact made by Richinski. Numanen. Lemieux. Now Numanen, a solid hit. Big slap shot by Richinski. Good save. Doan. A solid hit by Richinski. It's played up. Koivu. Denied.
And the one thing you're never going to see on this channel
A shot.
is me playing
The puck taken
multiplayer
by
games.
Theodore.
Unless it's a couch
Doan.
co-op.
Richinski grabs the loose puck.
Come
Lemieux.
on.
Numanen.
Fuck, get out of the
A
fucking
save
zone.
made by
What the
Theodore.
fuck are you doing?
Now Doan. They score!
Fuck.
Koivu gets the draw.
No.
Blocked. In all alone. A booming check by Richinski. Koivu. He gets a shot off. A save. Numanen has got some room. Fed to Numanen. Stone just nails him. Numanen. Release. Richinski rifles a shot. A stop. Shot.
It's too close for comfort. 1 goal is not enough.
A massive blast by Koivu. Richinski one-times it. Solid contact. Newman controlling the puck. The puck passed across the ice to Koivu. In all alone. A screaming Susie of a shot. Now Lemieux. I felt that. I really did. Down. Newman right in front. Theodore grabs the loose puck. Ruchinski lets his slap shot go. Down. Now saved.
All I need is one goal. Make me feel comfortable. Comfy.
Koivu is successful on the draw. Knock, who's there? A big pain.
Boom.
Body check. Newman skating with the puck.
And if you guys like retro game, well, a retro game that's kind of reminiscent of Paperboy on the NES, it's called Video Kid, 80s edition. There's a lot of references in there. It's short. It's very short. They do. Yes, they do. Very much so.
The puck is moved across the ice by Burt. He went down like a sack of hammers. On the doorstep.
I've seen people play like mods of this, like with HD, and it looks really good.
Shot stopped by Burt. Let go. In front. Ruchinski.
Oh, come on.
Shoots the puck. It's blocked.
Oh, I'm actually gonna win this one. And the gameplay also holds up.
Koivu wins the draw.
6-5 against a team that was used to be called the Phoenix Coyotes, not Arizona.
On behalf of the folks here at Midway.
One-timers. I had 22. They had none. Peter Forsberg pre-game ritual includes eating a bowl of raw oatmeal 3 hours before the game. Had no clue. No clue. But I know before you guys go or anything, thank you so much for passing by and spending time and being on the channel, and it's really cool. It's fun. You're making my Friday feel special. Alright, no, go back. Thank you. Yes. Koivu. No, not Ojek. Fuck, he sucks. Savage. Rozinski.
Tonight from Edmonton, the Montreal Canadiens are matched up against the Edmonton Oilers.
Oh yeah, I know they look. Like I've seen like screen comparisons and stuff like that. It does look really good.
Welcome to Edmonton for the Canadiens. Saku Koivu for your Edmonton. Put in your mouth.
But what's also good about, I always liked the ice, how clear it was.
Koivu wins the draw. He takes the shot. Save. Good hit. Ruchinski skating with the puck. A stick save. Now Nienema. Carter. A solid hit delivered by Zednik. Carter picks up the puck.
The years before they got all those #1 picks.
Taken out. Zednik. Lets it loose. Solid stop. The puck misses the
Press the
net.
wrong button.
A good check by
Oh,
Koivu.
oh,
Koivu
oh,
takes it right out of the play.
oh, Koivu would never do that in real life, but hey.
Goal! Koivu makes the initial mark of the game. Carter gets the puck on the draw. Boom, baby! Carter takes a shot. Great check by Salo.
I don't know if he checked me. I just ran into the goalie.
There's the one-timer. Nienema picks up the
Oh,
puck.
that was a nice shot, but
Now Zednik shoots. Good save. Nienema. Ding dong.
nice.
They
2-0.
score.
Booyah.
Zednik gives his team a 2-0
Boom.
lead.
What do you say now, Sagas?
Koivu.
There's zero reason why in one game I play really good and another game I don't.
Koivu now with the puck.
It's the same freaking game. The players are not different, or you know.
Knocked down hard. Now Nienema. Solid
Oh.
contact made by Koivu. Smith takes a wrist shot. A save. Koivu. That's in. The Canadiens decided they'd like
Yes.
another goal.
For those of you who hate the Montreal Canadiens, I apologize.
Carter is successful on the draw. Koivu. Now Carter.
We're all going to do three things, okay? We have three things that we all share. We're all going to lie, we're all going to cry, and we're all
A
going to take
slap shot
painful
by
shits.
Rudzinski. Saved by the stick. Now Smith. The puck stopped by Theodore.
Thank you so much for the follow.
Carter wakes him up.
Reaction reel.
Smith.
I'm glad that you liked the stream enough
Now with the puck.
to
Run
follow.
up by Nienema.
So
Bumps off the puck.
for those who are not familiar with the channel, normally during the week
Takes a shot. It's a
I
miss.
play a story-driven game. So I've played Deus Ex, pretty much all of them except for the fall. I've played. What the fuck? Where am I?
Now Rudzinski.
I've played The Witcher. I've played a bunch of different story-driven games. On Sundays, normally I have my retro night in Canada,
Fed to Smith.
where I play a retro game of some sort. You know, I've played everything from Intellivision to, you know,
He shoots it. Stick
you know,
save.
this.
Fires. Nienema.
So I do play retro, and then, which I'm gonna start up soon again, which I haven't done in a while, in about a month, is I have a podcast or a Twitch cast on Friday nights where I talk about video games, various video games topics and stuff like that. So if you look at my collections, you'll see the Corporate Gamer podcast, and I have a few in there. It's also on my YouTube channel. I upload everything that I stream here on YouTube as well. I don't really promote my YouTube very much because I don't really care. I just use the footage for my reviews. It's easier to link than Twitch. So. And I review, I have a website that I run with my brother and my good friend, where we review entertainment, so TV, music, movies, and video games. And we do a bit of everything, retro stuff, new stuff, what we like. It's not a gossip site, it's not TMZ or anything. It's basically what we like to see and watch. I pretty much do most of the video games, well, all of the video games, and I do some retro reviews. So the last one that I did is WKRP in Cincinnati. I reviewed the Witcher series recently on Netflix, The Irishman.
Gets the puck on the draw. Hit me, baby, one more time. Man down.
So yeah, if you like the content, but you don't want to go on the website all the time, we have a newsletter that gets released every 2 weeks, and that pretty much outlines what we've released in the last few weeks and the important news items that we liked and stuff like that. So.
Sends it over. Koivu fired. Now Nienema. A solid check by Zednik. It's Rudzinski. Shot deflected. A solid check.
Oh,
there.
that was a cheap shot by the
Hit by
fucking goalie.
Salo.
There, in your face.
Solid hit delivered by Rudzinski. Now Smith. Zednik caught him looking the other way. Zednik takes control of the puck. Here's the one-timer. Smith. Ay. Nienema controlling the puck. The attempt is handled by Theodore.
Oh my God, how
Smith.
did that not go in?
Alone in front of the
Thank you,
net.
Theodore.
The shot is saved by Theodore. Koivu. He lets it go.
Oh,
Did anyone catch
made it
number
into the
three?
stands.
Now Nienema. He passes
Whoa,
it.
Yanni Nienema, the guy that had crystal.
The Oilers suddenly find themselves in the driver's seat.
It was okay. It's because it's the first season. They were building characters. The problem is that my biggest problem with it was generally good,
A solid hit.
but the biggest problem I had with it was the flashback sequences. It wasn't clear when it was a flashback and when it wasn't.
Here's a shot. Solid stop. Salo.
So at one point you're like thinking that it's modern day, and it's like, oh no, it's a flashback.
Smith controlling
Okay,
the puck.
completely
The shot
random,
stopped by
but
Theodore.
sure.
Zednik.
I have a feeling they're going to take the criticism for season 2. It's not getting released anyways for this year. It's going to be next year.
Solid contact.
I have a feeling they're going to take the criticisms and do it properly. And I'm always the first one to say you can never judge a series. Like I never understood you know, a channel like NBC or a network that cancels a season after one season. Like you have to let you have to let them develop. You know, if people, some people don't like them, but the you know, Seinfeld wasn't great in the first few years. It got better after season 3, right? Stuff like that. Like some of them are gems and they're not out of the gate. They're not great. They're trying to find their footing. And, so I don't know. But I think the first the TV series is based mostly on the books in terms of content. In terms of look, it's basing themselves on the game. Like Geralt looked exactly like the game. Come on, fuck.
Taken out. Rucinski lets it go. It goes wide.
Nice.
They put it in. Koivu gets fired up.
So sure, okay. I didn't have a chance to read.
Stick around.
And
for
so
more
she was so
NHL
sure that
Hitz
she wanted
action.
to fix her looks, knowing that she can't have the baby. Blah blah blah. Seems so dumb. Well, the Witcher show should be like 8 seasons, proper build up. Well, rumors have it that they want to have at least 6, but I mean they announced season 2 before 1 was even released, so I don't know like how they're basing themselves. You know, it's not as if there's revenue coming in or anything.
We're back for some more action as period 3 is set to begin. Koivu is successful on the draw. A stop. Now Nienema. Koivu gives him a wake-up call. Thrown to Rucinski.
Like, you know, the show I actually liked, and I was hoping that Netflix would pick it up, and I know not many people liked it, but it was Deception. It was basically twin magicians. And it closed off on a cliffhanger, and it just they before the last episode aired, they announced that it wouldn't be renewed, and it was like a bummer. And I was hoping somebody would have picked it up, but well, they announced for The Witcher. They announced season 2. November 21st, which it was literally a month before the first season was released. So either they had good feedback from focus groups, and by the way, the critics for the Witcher were fucking garbage, especially the one from Entertainment Weekly. He's like, well, I watched episode 1 and 2 and it sucked. I jumped to episode 5 and it sucked, so it sucks. Okay. Obviously, if you jump to episode 5, you're going to be lost. So there's no point. I can understand his point. He didn't like it. That's fine. But you can't adequately review something if you haven't played it properly. Or, you know, played it until the end. Anyways, that's my take on it. But hey, who am I? I'm just a guy playing hockey on Twitch. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Oh, come on.
The one-timer's blasted by Rucinski. They score! The Oilers make it a tie game.
Come on.
Carter gets the draw. Big hit by Zednik. A good check by Zednik. Koivu takes a shot. Thrown to Smith. Stop. Koivu. Stop. Shoots. Shot denied. Solid contact made by Koivu. Smith now with the puck. Zednik grabs the loose puck.
Fuck.
In front of the net. The attempt is handled by Salo. Now Nienema. Now Rucinski. Takes a shot. A save by Salo.
What the hell?
Nienema. Carter. A solid check there.
I got everywhere except the puck.
A solid hit by Ruchinski.
I don't know why I didn't shoot.
Sallow over to Carter. Now Nienema. A solid hit. I know what you're thinking. In all that confusion, did I fire 5 shots or 6? Blocked! A solid check by Koivu. Big slap shot
Oh, I
by
suck.
Smith. A stop made by Theodore.
Cool. It's all good. Thanks for the follow, man. Really appreciate it.
Successful on the draw. Zednik with the wrist shot.
Do you stream?
Solid contact. Koivu.
Or are you just one of those guys that just likes to watch other players play?
Solid hit delivered by Zednik. He gets a shot off.
Same goes for you,
Takes a shot.
Stimp.
And that will do it for the third
Well.
period. Get ready for overtime.
Oh, cool. I'll give you a follow.
You're playing NHL Hitz.
Done. So the next time that you stream, I will see you come online. Okay, cool. You are like me.
Koivu. Zednik. Zednik. Ruchinski. We're just about lined up for overtime.
Hey, we're a small community. Well, I always say this to everyone that follows me. I follow mostly smaller streams.
I guess that's what you'd call the physical component of the game. Terminated. Ruchinski. Fires. Missed the net. Now Ruchinski.
Oh, come on. How did that not go in?
Taken out. Nienema controlling the puck. Carter.
Oh.
They get the goal. This one is over, and the buzzer hasn't even gone yet.
It's all good. Choose what you feel is going to make you happy, man. It's all that matters.
And that should do it for us today.
This never drafted goalie took the Islanders to a conference final. He was also the Rangers' backup when they won the Fitzpatrick. Oh, wait. He was the backup when they won the cup in 93-94. But Mike Richter was the main goalie. Van Beesbrook was the backup. Was the Glenn Healy. Really? Oh well. My memory just went boot. We'll play one more game.
Koivu. Zednik. Savage. Tonight from Edmonton, the Montreal Canadiens go up against the Edmonton Oilers.
I always had trouble with those freaking codes.
Welcome to Edmonton. NHL Hitz will return. We're back. For the Canadiens, for you. Strap your helmets on tight. We are just about underway. Koivu gets the puck on the draw. Now Koivu, deflected shot. That couldn't have felt good. Zednik sent back. They score.
Why not?
Savage lights it up with the initial goal. Koivu gets the draw. He gets a shot off. Solid contact made by Koivu. Koivu.
That could have been nice.
Nienema grabs the loose puck.
Nice.
Scores!
Oh.
Puts them ahead by 2. Carter is successful on the draw. Knocked down hard. Huge hit by Smith. Now Smith. Zednik controlling the puck. Now Koivu fires. Nienema. A solid hit by Koivu. Smith. Zednik just nails him. The shot is saved by
Come on.
Theodore. They
Nice.
score. The Canadiens
Bam.
with one more.
Hooah.
Koivu wins the draw. Now Savage. Koivu with the one-timer. Bumps off the puck. Stripped of the puck by Theodore.
Really? I skated around the puck?
Controlling the puck. Now Carter.
Really?
Carter. Nienema. Nienema is down by Theodore. Denied.
I remember Nienema was supposed to be this big thing. He actually got traded to Montreal at one point.
Koivu. The shot blocked.
He always was injured.
Goal.
He had like the most fragile freaking ankle.
Carter gets the puck on the draw. A solid check by Koivu. Now Koivu. All alone. Makes the shot. Stop. Cycled up to Nienema. Zednik skating with the puck. Fired. Big save.
Hey, Syke, how's it going?
Really did. A solid hit delivered by
Welcome
Zednik.
to the land of vintage hockey.
They score. No signs of letting up from these boys.
No, it is not. NHL Hitz. 2000 and yeah.
Carter
2002.
gets the draw. Thrown to Smith. A save.
Freaking amazingly fun game. I still love it to this day.
Booming check by Smith.
How you doing, man?
Played over to
Sorry I haven't
Nienema.
caught your streams recently.
Now
I haven't
Smith.
caught anybody's streams
Saved by
recently.
Theodore.
I've been super busy with work this week and
Feeds the puck to Koivu. Nienema takes it
yeah,
right out of the
not a
play.
big fan.
The shot stopped by Theodore. Boom, baby. Nienema gets alone.
How did he not score on that?
The puck stopped by Theodore. Shoots it. Carter picks up the puck. A solid check there. Here's a shot. Carter. There's the shot. A stick save. Nice hit by Nienema. A stop.
Half of
Now
my team
Koivu.
has no helmets.
Zednik. Shot blocked. Sallow throws it to Smith. Lets it loose. Sends it over. No one around. Save. Nienema skating with the puck. Now Nienema. Carter. A good check by Savage. Carter picks up the puck. He shoots the puck. Savage. Zednik. That one rang off the post. Now Smith. A one-timer.
Nice.
A goal. All I can say is
Sweet.
thank goodness the fans
It's
used
not the
plastic
SX,
drinking
so I
cups.
apologize.
Otherwise, this thing would
But,
really get ugly.
It's okay, I lost the last
Successful
game
on the draw.
in
Smith
overtime.
takes the shot. Saved by the stick.
It's a really luck of the draw. Some games I destroy, and then other games I can barely
Now
score.
with the puck. Now Smith.
It is what it is.
And so ends the
But I am
period.
playing on rookie. Yeah, it's all good. It's fun. It's Friday fun, right?
Stay tuned. We'll
Always
be right
fun.
back.
Koivu,
Koivu.
Zednik,
Zednik.
Sauvage.
Savage. Let's get ready for some more hard-hitting action in period number 2. Carter wins
Is
the draw.
Avante still streaming?
That's by Nienema. Smith with the wrister. Zednik. Koivu.
I think he was fighting the flu this week, no?
By the stick.
Because he was like streaming
Now Savage.
when he streamed
Picks
flu.
up the puck.
So I figured he had the flu and he stayed home sick this
Ignore
week.
the pain. Smith now with. They score! The Canadiens come back for more.
Sweet.
Koivu gets the puck on the draw. A shot. Shot denied. That's a goal. The assault continues.
Yeah, I'm still debating what I'm going to be streaming next. I don't know.
Carter gets the draw. Smith.
No, but it hasn't been like this all game, like all night. Believe me, it just happens that you're catching me on a good game.
Now Smith. The attempt is handled by Theodore. Niederman. Knack, who's there? A big, painful body check. Saved by Theodore. Pass back to Savage. The shot is saved by Salo. Stick save. Niederman. Zednik takes control of the puck. Salo stops the shot by Zednik.
There we go.
They score! This one came a little too late.
This is I think rookie. Because I'm just continuing a season I had started initially, and I think it started at rookie. So that's why I'm destroying.
He just took the express elevator to the basement. Thrown up to Smith.
It's like there's periods of these games I'm gonna crush, and then there's gonna be like 4 or 5 goals
Now with the puck.
like against me because I don't know, I can't do shit.
Fired. It's blocked. Carter all alone. Ding dong. Now Koivu. He takes the shot. Saved. A solid hit. Now Savage. Smith takes control of the puck. Thrown to Niederman. Solid contact made by Koivu. Release.
Bodies flying. I love this game.
Yes, it's in. And that goal makes no difference.
No, there's no mercy rule. There's a game I was leading 7-0, and then they ended up almost making it. I think they came close to 7-5.
Stopped by Theodore.
I just don't know why.
Puck by Koivu. Shot. Solid stop. Savage. It's moved ahead. Zednik fires it. Good save. Savage. The shot stopped by
There
Savage.
we go.
They score. I don't know. The score is making the crowd.
This game I don't think has fights. I don't remember if there is fights. I haven't got one yet. At least if there is fights, it's hard to trigger. But I think there is. I don't remember if I turned it off.
Carter, don't go away. NHL Hitz will be right back.
Yeah, fighting is off. Because you know what? Fighting is annoying in this game. Whoops. No. Why do I don't want to replay.
We'll return to NHL. Let's get back to the action. Niederman wakes him up. Now Niederman. Now Carter. Solid contact. Niederman one
Well,
time.
surprising that thing going.
Carter controlling the puck. Koivu. Let go. Denied. Koivu. Zednik. Here's the one-timer. Now Smith. Feeds it up to Niederman. Now Savage. Novocaine time. Block shot. Koivu takes control of the puck. Watch it loose. A save. Fed over to Smith. Pass back to Carter. A solid hit by Koivu.
I don't know what the fuck I was doing there, but okay.
Run to Smith. It's passed back. Koivu controlling the puck. Stick save. Good hit. Salo feeds it up to Carter. Niederman. Zednik. Oh, this
Hadouken! Hadouken!
Today's lesson, lie down
Stick in
and
the
play
face.
dead. The
Finishing
shot
move, you
deflects.
chop off the guy's head with a hockey stick.
Now Carter. A solid check by Zednik.
What's happening?
It goes in.
What's happening with my players?
But they're still trying.
Holy fuck! God damn!
Koivu gets the draw. Now Savage shoots. A stop. Koivu controlling the puck. Savage takes a slap shot. Niederman gains possession. The clock has run down for period number. Stick around for more NHL Hitz action.
After 2 periods, 42 shots.
Koivu. Raczynski. Zednik. We're all set for the third
Punch
period
the
action.
face. Yeah. Oh, you're not. Stop thinking you're always distracting me. It's fine.
Successful on the
Dude.
draw. Taken out.
I'm playing this for fun. You guys make it fun.
Score! Smith feels the flame.
The conversations we have keep us closer together. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord.
Wins the draw.
The gods of hockey.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
What the fuck was that?
Now Carter, alone in front. Smith.
What was that move the guy fucking just did?
Koivu passes across. Fed up by Carter. A solid hit delivered by Koivu. Smith skating with the puck. Knocked down hard. One-timer. Theodore, the puck, over to Zednik. Koivu! Oh, yes, it's a goal!
It just slid in.
The Oilers will need a miracle now to get back into this game.
It's as if it was not a spin move. The guy like sped up as if he was like on fast forward. That's the cheapest fucking goal I'll ever get.
Carter gets the puck on the draw. Thrown to Smith. All alone in front. The attempt is handled by Theodore. Takes a shot. Rajinski. They score! The Canadiens get another.
It's hilarious, you know. It's hilarious, you know. I just love the hilariousity.
He shoots it. A stick save. Takes a shot. A bone-crushing check.
Oh, fuck off.
Too little, too late.
Fuck it, Ufe. Fuck it, Ufe.
Koivu successful on the draw. Moved back to Zednik. He's going to be a marked man now. Nienema. Now Nienema. Carter. Save. It's moved back. There's the one-timer by Zednik. Smith skating with the puck.
Oh, come on, Theodore. For fuck's sake.
Carter wins the draw. Smith, the shot is saved by Theodore. Smith caught him looking the other way.
Oh, fuck off.
On the board.
Fuck it off it. I want to get fired, you know. I want to get fired, you know. I feel left over here, you know.
Carter gains possession.
Come on.
Fed up to Smith. A good check by Koivu. Now Zednik. Koivu!
This is the worst combination ever for fucking hockey.
Nienema! The shot stopped by Theodore! The puck stopped by Theodore! Zednik! Fires! Smith, now Nienema. Carter, now Nienema. Bumped off the puck. Solid contact made by Zednik. Fires! Stop! Rajinski now with the puck. It's moved up. Back to Nienema. Passed over to Carter. In front alone. Zednik now with the puck. He takes a shot. Saved by the stick. Rajinski. Salem stops the attempt by Rajinski. Now Nienema. Passes across. Carter. He rang that sucker like a bell. Wow. The attempt is handled by Theodore. Carter. No one around. Koivu takes the shot. The puck stolen by Koivu. Stop. Gets alone in front. The shot is saved by Theodore. Makes the shot. Shot denied. Koivu. Did anyone catch the
Well, that's not good. 2-0. And he's still fucking up. All right. Thanks.
Stopped by Theodore. Now Rajinski. Carter now with the puck. A solid hit by Rajinski. Fired. Save. Rajinski. Hey, he looks a little groggy. He ought to just lay down.
Come on.
Salem saves the shot by Zednik. It's moved back.
Come on, you can do it.
Solid stop. And that will do it for this game. The Canadiens demolishing the Oilers.
I don't know if it's a demolishing, but okay.
Thank you for
They did score 7 goals. One more game, guys. Yeah, sure. I'll probably play one more game and then I'll which game are you playing? Magic the Gathering or something else? Or League of Legends, otherwise known in the internet as LOL. Before the Senators, Ottawa had an NHL team called the Falcons. False. True. I did not know that. Yeah, you can. You can make custom teams, custom players. Yeah, I'm running a season. It's a season I started like 3 years ago.
Koivu! Zednik! Raczynski! Tonight from Montreal, the Calgary Flames get it on with the Montreal
Yes, this is the
Canadiens.
Xbox version. The original Xbox.
Welcome to Montreal. The starting lineup tonight. For the Flames, Mark for your and we're ready to drop the puck. Savard gets the draw. A big hit by Koivu. Now Raczynski. He lets it go.
I have a feeling this is going to be a tough game.
A slap shot by Koivu. Turek catches it with
This
his
is
stick.
back when Iginla was actually on top of his
Crushing hit that was.
game.
A huge hit by Iginla. Now Iginla. A solid check by Koivu. Crash, bam, boom. Iginla. A solid hit. Sent up by Koivu. They
Nice!
score!
The goalie was out of his crease. Tentatively, the Xbox Series X. I'm in the ecosystem of Xbox. And I already have Game Pass. I mean, I have so many games. It might not be the popular choice, but hey, a lot of people are saying they're going to get the PS5. And with reason, the PS5 has some great games, and you know you can't really go wrong with PS5 or Xbox. But and it's not really that I'm an Xbox fanboy. I'll be honest. Like, I'll criticize them if I need to. It's just I'm in the ecosystem. I just don't know when I'm gonna buy it. Yes, PC is great, but still PC, you still run into the issues where there's too many, like, unless, that's why, like, most players play a certain game, because once you figure it out how it works, it's great. But a lot of games, like the Deus Exes of this world and stuff like that, they still have, like, and I'm not talking about the retro Deus Ex, I'm talking about, like, you know, Mankind Divided. But then again, it's not usually it's not a game that's created for PC. A reason why I got the original Xbox, in all honesty, back in that period of time, I don't mind it. I played everything on Xbox. I played Deus Ex, Mankind Divided, Human Revolution, The Witcher, you know, the Dead Space series 1 and I played 1 and 2. I didn't play 3. I played Metro Exodus. I mean, I don't mind it. Do I lose in terms of graphics? Yeah, sure, but I got used to the controls, so for me, it's not a biggie. And I know that every time I play the game, it's going to just work. So, and I don't have a new modern PC, so. Yeah, the Switch is great, but the Switch, you can't compare. The Switch is on its own thing. You can't compare it. It's there for the, like, it's fun. I love it. I have the Switch 2, not the Lite, but the original one. I love it as well. You know, one of the best games in modern history is Super Mario Maker. I love that game. Yeah. I love my Xbox. I use it for everything. Well, I have two Xboxes. I have the original and I have the S. I stream with the S. And my other one is my YouTube renting movies multimedia center. Which is funny because that's what they were actually billing it as when they first sold it. But it just happened to be like that. I like the YouTube experience on the Xbox. I always liked it more than the PlayStation for whatever reason. I don't know why. Come on, no.
Good check by Housley. Now Housley. I guess that's what you'd call the physical component of the game. Housley controlling the puck. Savard. Release. Now Koivu. Shot. Stop. Koivu. Terminated.
Most third-party games play better on the Xbox.
Koivu. The puck
And yeah,
stolen by
like
Turek.
I don't even have an like a 4K TV
Now Housley. Savard.
yet,
In front.
because I haven't had I haven't had to buy a new TV in like
Let it loose.
3 years,
Shot
4
denied.
years. Now
This period
4K is
over.
standard. So for me, games playing in 4K, it's all fine and dandy, but it looks the same as 1080p.
NHL Hitz will return
Some of the games
after
look
this
beautiful,
break.
the new
Koivu.
games, like The Witcher. There's some games like The Witcher, it still looks freaking fantastic, even today.
Zednik, Raczynski.
I mean, it's hard to
We're
make
back
an argument
for
that,
another period of
you know,
action.
now some control, and a lot of people that do play on PC, they play with an Xbox controller.
Zednik shoots the puck.
So for
Save. Savard.
so for me, it's.
Solid contact
I mean, I don't have the
made by
PC.
Raczynski. A stick save.
I mean, I played
Solid
Deus
stop.
Ex on my Mac partition,
Now Housley.
on my Windows partition on my Mac.
A stop
through boot
made by
camp.
Theodore.
Played fine, but I mean, I don't have like I can play retro games. I can't play anything new really.
Savard.
Garbage if I play that. Garbage, I tell you. What the fuck is happening to my players?
Body check. Iginla. Raczynski picks up the puck. Now Koivu. He shoots the puck. Good save. I felt that. I really did.
Yes.
The puck taken by Zednik.
I have to try that
Good
Elite
hit by Raczynski.
Dangerous. I know you keep mentioning it, and I keep
Fires.
forgetting to try and play it.
Fires.
Where did you get it?
He feeds it up. Iginla takes it right out of the play.
By the way, if you guys want to play a really good short, it's a short game, but it's a cool throwback platformer. Mini Doom and Mini Doom 2. Fantastic fun. It's not super long, but it's actually pretty cool.
Iginla. Novocaine time. It's a goal. Mercy, guys. Mercy.
Magic the Gathering. MTG. Okay, cool. I will check that out.
Koivu gets the draw. Makes the shot. Saved
I
by
bought-
Turek.
I bought Deus Ex Invisible War on GOG for the PC, even though I played it on the Xbox. And initially I wanted to play it on the PC.
Successful on the
Just to
draw.
get the bugs out, I had to like do so many hoops. I'm like, fuck it. Um, It was like 380 something with the tax. And I was like, you know what? I'll buy it. Ended up not using it. I have it in the future if ever I need to, and I want to dab with the playing it and playing it on PC, but
Zednik. Now Koivu. Raczynski rings his bell. Savard lets his slap shot go. Zednik. A save. The puck taken by Zednik. Shot blocked. In all alone. Ding dong. Saved by the stick. Thrown to Koivu.
oh,
You guys will see
Koivu
those
went
Iginla.
downtown.
Takes the number of that train. The attempt is handled by Theodore. Saved by Turek. Nice hit by Raczynski.
Press the wrong
Iginla
button.
picks up the puck.
I want to do the spinorama, and I keep pressing the wrong button.
Takes a shot. Zednik, they score! The crowd sure loves the score.
Boom shakalaka.
Koivu wins the draw. Zednik, a stop. Now Savard, here's a shot. Stick save. Iginla, all alone. Save. Housley skating with the puck.
Oh.
Puck stolen by Theodore. Savard. Housley, it's played ahead. Now Theodore. There's the shot.
It's so fun playing with no offsides.
Baby, one more time. And that will do
So
it for the
fun.
second period.
Oh, it's so fun. I do declare.
You're playing NHL Hitz. Koivu, Zednik, Raczynski.
Prince Harry and
Now set to
Meghan
start
Markle
the
are coming to
final regulation
Canada.
period.
I do declare.
Koivu gets the puck on the
Everybody's
draw.
making such a big shit, and I'm like, every Canadian I know is like, who gives a crap? And that's probably the reason why they want to move here. Nobody gives a shit. And the New York Times had a story about how like Canadians are giddy, and it would be good for Canada that they come to Canada, like that they live in Canada, because it would give an otherwise boring country something to like be excited about. It's like, fuck you. For fuck's sake. Like the whole thing about like, you know, the Majesty and the Queen. Yeah, technically the Queen is our monarchy, right? We are a monarchy. She's the head of Canada because we're part of the Commonwealth, but she does shit all. When's the last time she made a decision? She'll never override anything. Technically, she can veto laws and shit.
Now Ruchinski back to Zednik. Zednik is frustrated by Turek. Ruchinski shoots. Zednik tees it up. Iginla. A solid hit by Koivu. Now Savard. Sent to Iginla. He gets it off. Stopped by Theodore. Savard. Iginla. Crash, bam, boom. Koivu.
Nice.
They score. The Canadiens with one more.
The Queen, I do declare. I can't see people that auto-host me anymore. It's a fucking shame. Before you were able to see it on your stream. You can't do it anymore. Hence why I hate the new fucking dashboard.
They get a goal! Nice goal. Way to go.
I was actually trying the other day, I was trying to look at a few channels that have like huge followings. And I was like, I know guys that are streaming that do such a better job at streaming, and they have like, 50 followers. It's insane. Now some of them, I'm assuming they're also like trolls. I think they're trying to play the system with proxies and shit, which apparently Twitch says they're fixing, which is bullshit. Come on, what the hell?
Passed up to Koivu. Ruchinski, a mighty quack. Denied by Theodore. Iginla catches
There's not even any icing. There's nothing. It's true.
Bet that ice tastes good, huh? What's it loose? Solid stuff. It's played ahead. Savard.
That was a nice goal. Not mine, but a nice goal.
This kind of game. Koivu gets the draw. Ruchinski. Good save. Shoots. Denied. Koivu. Shoots. What a bone-crushing hit that was. I guess that's what you'd call the physical component of the game. The puck stopped by Turek. A big hit by Zednik. Moved over to Zednik.
Come on. You guys one away from getting a fucking...
Passes over. Zednik gives him a wake-up call. A save. Now Hausling. Across the ice pass to Savard.
I'm probably going to win this one.
He feeds it to Ginla. Crash, bang, boom. All alone. Takes a shot. Zednik now with the puck. Takes a shot. Saved by the stick. Zednik. Now Zednik. A stop. Ruchinski.
Nice.
They score.
Martin. Martin.
Koivu is successful on the draw. Now Ruchinski. Savard controlling the puck. Savard. Suddenly he's up close and personal with the ice. And that's the end of the game. The Canadiens dominating the Flames.
All right.
Thank you for...
The San Jose Shark the San Jose Sharky is the mascot for which NHL team? I hope I get this right. I didn't even know Washington had a mascot. Or had a mascot, for that matter. Yeah, the Caps. Alright, guys, I think I'm going to call it quits for tonight. I reached my quota for the evening. Thank you to everyone that passed by and that came in chat. Stamp34, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the chatting. Thank you for the suggestions. I'll look at your private message and everything. Thank you so much. Psych, as usual, thank you so much for being a supporter. You're awesome, kind sir. Also, Reaction Real, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Thanks for passing by and saying hello. Coin Up, as usual. You rock, kind sir. Hope that your stream goes well if you're still listening. If not, well, I still wish you a good stream. Yeah, so if you guys want to read my reviews, you can go to... Oh, Foxy. How can I forget fucking Foxy? Foxy, thank you. For the chat, for the follow... for follow. You followed me a long time ago, but thank you for the follow. For the chat and for the host, really appreciate it. You guys rock. If you guys want to read my reviews, you can go to aroundtable.ca. You've probably seen a few alerts through the chat during the evening. Review a bunch of different things, and I hope that you guys. I'm glad that you guys were able to like my stream enough to follow. I really love doing this, and I know it's a side thing. It's a side gig, but you know what? I actually look forward to streaming at night when I come home, and after everything is calmed down for the day. I like the fact that we I can chat with you guys. I'm gonna. So my goal is the next few weeks to do a podcast. So I'm gonna try and do a podcast next Friday. So I have to plan. There's a lot of things that have happened that I didn't really talk about since the last stream. So I'm probably gonna talk about that, and also, the whole debacle with CES now. It seemed I kind of said this a couple of years ago that I predicted five years from a couple of years ago that CES would kind of be and they're kind of going in that direction. They're losing more and more fanfare, and even though it's open to the public, and PlayStation is not going to be there again this year, so I have a feeling that I mean they're gonna probably announce their own. They're probably gonna announce their own thing like in February, like they did for the PS4. That logo reveal was epic, to say the least. I don't know if you guys seen the video of when they actually did the release. There was like silence, and I think everybody was like, "What the fuck are we looking at?" It's the same font as the PS4. um, yeah. And it's one of those things where everybody's like, oh, the PS3, the fanboys of the PS5 are gonna say, oh, we have the best console, and then the fanboys of the Xbox, yeah, we have the best console, and this and that. To be quite honest, I don't know who's gonna be better. I think Xbox is placing themselves for success. In all honesty, um, this just generation, obviously they're gonna end up third in the console war. I'm pretty sure at the end of this generation, Switch is going to be number one, and PS4 is going to be number two, and Xbox far third. But they've done what they did this generation is they moved forward the services, and I hate IGN for this. They freaking had such a clickbait, a clickbait headline. It's like no exclusives for the Xbox for the first year. And everybody was like, "Oh my God, what's Xbox doing?" Blah blah blah. And it's like, really, all they said is the the games that come out in the first year of the Xbox Series X is going to also be playable on the Xbox One X and S series. That's it. Which is fine. It may hurt their sales a little bit, but I mean, if you bought an Xbox One X, you're not left in the behind, which is awesome. Um, and it happens a lot of like it happens on a lot of consoles. It's happened before, maybe not to this extent, like not every game, but it's one of those things where it's um, they're doing stuff for consumers. Game Pass, very consumer friendly. The Netflix of gaming. Yes, PSN has had it as well, but I personally find, having used both, I find that Xbox has a more refined experience. You get 4 free games a month. I agree, it's not always AAA games, but you get 4 free games a month. I ended up picking up the 3 Dead Spaces. On that, I played some games that I would never have played unless I would have downloaded. The first Telltale Batman was free, and that's the reason why I bought the second season, because the first one was free. The Wolf Among Us, I played it because I got it for free. I downloaded it for free on Xbox Gold. Um, Trick of the trade, though, if you guys have an Xbox and you want to pay cheaper for your renewal of your Xbox Live, you could always go to Costco. The the yearly pass is, I think, while he's Canadian, is $20 cheaper. So it's actually worth it. I don't know if it's the same in the States though, but I know here in Canada, at least Montreal, that's the case. Um, and yeah, um, there's a lot of gaming stuff to talk about. There's been swatting again. There's a guy that got caught for swatting, like profusely. And in case you guys don't know what swatting is, it's the most stupid thing in the world. And Richard Review Tech USA is freaking. he, 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 he went on a rant. I'm not saying he's wrong, but he went on a massive rant. Um, exactly. It's so fucking like I don't even see how that can be fun. Like, I understand you're trolling somebody, um, you know, but to call the SWAT on somebody, that's insane. And I've seen it happen, not live, but I've seen it happen like on videos and stuff. And quite honestly, like, it's fucked up. Yeah, I'm sure Canadians would do the same. Um, the states are a lot more strict. The Canadian have like the equivalent of SWAT, I guess. You do have SWAT teams and stuff. They are serious, but I don't know to what extent. I don't know. I don't know anybody in the Montreal area that got swatted. All the stories that I hear about, most of them are from the states. And in the states, the cops are treated like fucking military. They have military guns. They have like I forget what town it was, and believe me, I'm not trying to get political here. But I find it insane. Like, you have a small town which has a sheriff. They freaking have a tank. Overkill. I don't know. Um, like, I don't know of any city that should have a tank. I The only times I saw tanks in Montreal, and it was merited, it was during the ice storm in '98. We had a week of constant freezing rain, and our infrastructure was crumbling. Our hydro was electricity was down. You had half of the population of the province of Quebec that was down. You had we were lucky; we only missed 3 hours, but some people missed 2 weeks of electricity. A lot of families stayed with us as well because they were down and out. Pipes were burst, and because of that, electricity was down in the core downtown. There had to be it was their military came in to help out, and there were tanks downtown. Like you actually, which it was like insane. So it would be like the equivalent if you're in New York, like you go to Times Square and you see a tank passing by. It was surreal. It was like being like I felt it was insane. And my brother was actually working at that time at a store downtown, and the store didn't close for whatever fucking reason, and they remained open. And yeah, it's just like it was insane. But those are extreme circumstances. They had to be brought in. Um, I don't know of any small town that needs to have a tank in their repertoire. Sorry, most houses in the states are built out of wood. I mean, um, but it's a weird time that we're living in too. Um, we also live in a day and time, or well, day and time, date and time, where you can't have a civil conversation about anything anymore. Like people are stuck to their opinions and think that their opinions are fact. And look, I'll be the first one to admit. I'll admit if I'm wrong. I'll think that I'm right, but if I know that I'm proven wrong, I'll concede. That doesn't happen anymore. A lot of and that's the generation of Twitter and Facebook and being behind a wall that nobody knows who you really are. There's kind of that weird you can't argue with anybody like something very benign like NES is the best console in the world. Okay, and then somebody says no, you know what? It's Atari, and then suddenly they start going at it, and it's like, but you're both right. For one person, Atari is great. There could be any number of reasons why that console was great for that person. Nostalgia. It's when they grew up. It's when maybe it's a memory. They used to play with their dad, and their dad's no longer here. Same thing with NES. Some people now generations they don't really know that, so maybe they think the original Xbox is the shit. Um, or for future generations, it's gonna be the PS2 or PS4. We don't know. It's like music as well. Like I'm not a fan of Justin Bieber, but somebody says, "Hey, you know what? I love Justin Bieber." I'll politely say, "Well, you're on crack." But at the same time, he has a like he if he finds that music great, hey, have at it, right? I'm more of a rock guy, so for me, I like everything, but I'm more of a rock guy at heart. So to me, I love you know Led Zeppelin and Bread, um, you know um, Pearl Jam, Collective Soul, Twisted Sister, Poison, Quiet Riot, Skid Row. Duckin'. That's my jam. That's what I like. Kiss, right? A lot of people don't like Kiss, and I completely agree with their point of view. Everything they say is completely right about Kiss, but it's also the same reason why I fucking love them. Um, they look cartoonish. Their music is more poppy. It's rock, but it's more like upbeat for the most part, with the exception of one album in particular. Um, Everything is pretty much upbeat. But a lot of people freaking hate them because they think they're just, it's stupid what they're doing and stuff like that. But you know what? That's why the fans love them. And yeah, Paul Stanley doesn't have his voice anymore, but it was still a fun concert I went to see last year. So all that to say, like it's very difficult to have a civil conversation online anymore because 90% of the things that people tell you online they would never tell you in your face. The trolls, I mean. Um, and I've been very very fortunate and very um, lucky that I haven't had that many trolls come onto my stream or troll me on Twitter. Granted, I have only 1,000 followers on Twitter, um, but there hasn't been that. Like most people are respective, But I've been on other people's like timeline, and it's like, holy shit, is it toxic? Um, even Facebook, my page hasn't really been a thing. The closest thing I got to a troll, and no, it was not you, Psychosis. Even though I muted you by mistake once. Um, it was a guy that came onto my stream and just said like boobs, and he kept saying like, take off your clothes and stuff like that. And I was like, block. But it's few and far in between. The majority of them, majority of the people that come onto my stream, it's all fine and dandy if they come and they don't like it. That's fine. But just be respectful. Just leave, right? And everybody that I know that chats on the stream, they're very respectful. They're funny. They joke around. It's a community here, and I mean, it's something that I do encourage, but I haven't had to enforce it because the community does it by themselves. And that's why I like smaller channels as well. It's a more of a tight knit community, and once you become a certain size, it becomes a little bit too cumbersome. Like it's impossible to follow the chat. It's getting harder. It gets harder and harder to read stuff. So it's kind of like um, I've just been lucky. That's plain and simple. Or the trolls didn't figure out that I exist yet. I'm sure at one point they will. I remember at one point I think somebody trolled my channel with views because I went up to like 100 and something views, and it was like it never happened to me. I did get a raid once for like 37, but that was a legit raid. The guy actually streams. I know who he is. Um, but yeah. Anyways, all that to say, this I wanted to get going. I apologize if I bored you guys. Hope that you guys have a wonderful evening. If I don't see you, have a wonderful weekend. I know I say this often, but I should be streaming on Sunday. Retro Night in Canada. I have a new multi-cart that I want to try out, so I'm gonna see how that's working. Or maybe I may play the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Maybe Racket Attack. I haven't played that in a long time. Racket Attack. Racket Attack is fun. Ninja Turtles. Yeah, I still... Let me see. I don't have a huge collection, but I do have a collection. So I have Racket Attack on NES, Mike Tyson's Punch Out, which to this day I still have not. My thing is. Anyways, I'll get to it soon. Yeah, Mike Tyson's Punch Out. I still haven't beaten Mike Tyson after 35 years. I should do that soon. I think I beat him at one point. But it was a fluke, and I never figured out how to do it. The original multi-cart that came with the NES, Duck Hunt and Mario Brothers. The original TMNT. And my favorite hockey game of all time, Blades of Steel. Fling! That's one set. I have Double Dragon 3. Somebody gave this to me completely randomly. Paperboy, the original Paperboy on NES, with a price tag of $9.95. I have no clue when I bought this. Tecmo Bowl, arguably one of the best arcade type football games of all time. Don't ever purchase